We switch to the men's though, and it'll be Sri Lanka versus China. There they are on your screen, and we're straight into it with a big game on the men's side of the draw. Sri Lanka versus China, just say that again. We know what these two teams are all about. Depends which team they come with. Down here at the football club, match number 5, leg 1 of the Asia Rugby 7 series. 2 weeks from now, we'll be over there at Nam Dong Stadium in Incheon, just out of Seoul. Look across that Sri Lankan side there. Joseph at 6. Tanush Chandradas. A few new names. Surya Banderda's in there though. And looking down this Chinese side, number 11, Liu Junkoi. Wang's there at number 4. Jiang Chao. The superstar Ma Chong not here at this tournament. That's a shame for China and for the tournament. One of the real superstars of the series. Not sure what the story behind him is. The crowd starting to build up. And if you're in Hong Kong watching this, we hope you can get down this afternoon or tomorrow to watch some of the live action at the football club. It's free entry, I think.
Well, you can always take a run past the security guards and you'd back yourself, wouldn't you, Boozer? Even with your terrible, evil Knievel meniscus.
Here's the Kazakhstan ladies team, just relaxing, enjoying it. Big win for them in their opening game. 36-0 against Sri Lanka. It is hot though, so there are beverages, F&B down here if you want to come down. Be a part of the fun. The series feels like it's got momentum coming on the back of the Asian Games. There's a couple of ladies who have skived off for the day. Good on you. That's how it's done. Here we go then. It's China versus Sri Lanka. We're straight into a big one here. Also, there's no Danushka Ranjan in the Sri Lankan side. But keep your eyes out for Surya Bandara. Sorry, Suryachi. Kevin Joseph. Chandradas. Quite a few names in here. New names on the circuit. Referee Nori Hashimoto from Japan in this match 5. First game of the men's side of the draw here today. The Asian Games, it was Sri Lanka who finished outside of the medals, losing to South Korea in the bronze medal match, 36-14. China, well, they got knocked out in the quarterfinals by Sri Lanka. This side here, 17 points to 12, so they have met just a couple of weeks ago. Pretty close, 17 points to 12, so let's see how we go here. It's an early line out for China. Hasn't gone to plan though. Liu didn't get that one coming to him, and here's the Sri Lankans. They love to run the ball from anywhere. Got some great runners and beautiful chop tackle there from Huang around the ankles. Good early signs from Sri Lanka. They look keen to test the line. As Gadara there, number 1, has a powerful run down the left flank. Back for a line out to China.
They looked more like a hit and run, that tackle. His body's flying left, right and centre, and I might want to just draw your attention, viewers, to number 1 for China, Luda Liu. He is a whopper.
Really errors here with the line out. It's 2 as planned. So Hashimoto calls them up for the first scrum of the game. Wang and number 4 throwing the ball in, looking for the big man Lou. Both occasions couldn't find him.
Oh, when they look deadly when they go wide, don't they, Sri Lanka? You've seen this, it's a style, it's an aspect of their play. It's hugely appealing. Beautifully set up to play sevens. They run, they just float on air.
Kavindu. How quickly they get it back to the other side there. Magic. It's a bit loose. A lot of work being done here without getting outside the 22. Here they come now. They break the line. There's one to beat. That's a great covering tackle there by Han, who's come across and stood his ground. The support runners are there. Oh, beautifully scooped up with one hand. Some pace this game already. Chandradas gets it one wide onto Weeraratne. Really stretching the Chinese defense here. Kavindu. There goes Naveen. They try to work him, and it's the big whopper, new Luda there, that just on the ground he lobs that one in there. He's a big man.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've got this bloke in a different feeding program. If anybody around the world, or the rugby world, was thinking that they may not have the size in China, you might want to reconsider your position on things. Well, I'm not saying he's the biggest, but he's certainly not the smallest.
I'll tell you what, he's got a face for the next Bond villain too. He looks like a fella who means business. Here they come.
Trouble if he goes English, Boozer.
Here comes Liu, takes the line on. Different approach to the Sri Lankans there, just really taking them on through the midfield. The Sri Lankans have turned it though. Dinuk brings it back to Weeraratne. Puts a couple of big fins, finds the whopper. The two number ones come to blows, and Liu there really making a pest of himself. He looks very eager to please. Round the ankles goes Chi. Try-saving tackle.
Feeling Sri Lanka might crack them here.
Something's got to give, and there it is. Dinuk breaks the line and puts in the big fan like a Dalek. And just cancels that one in. Finally, they did a lot of hard work in their own half. And they get the job done for the first try on the board.
Wealth of experience for the Sri Lankan side. They've got the smarts to know when to get in the mix and when not to get in the mix. And it's evident there, just the Chinese team after 5 or so minutes starting to look a little bit fatigued. They're chasing, looking to put on the big strong hits, the conversion attempt. Oh, that's a beauty from out wide as well. So Sri Lanka very good at 7-0. Just waiting for those opportunities to come, and look at him drop through the gap. I don't even think he had to get out of third gear for that.
Had 2 goes at him. Quite gripping. He's got those shirts that have kind of just fused with his body. Like your pop-belly big shirt that you're wearing right now, Jed.
Oh,
It's pretty hard to grab a handful of that shirt.
It's a figure hugging all right, Grant. Don't worry about that.
Here come China now from the restart. And they've conceded a penalty there. Holding on, says Hashimoto-san. Here comes Weeraratne. They've got numbers that are very wide here. There's only 2 defenders against 4 as they trundle down the middle. They've done well to stop that. Sri Lanka there might have had a look up there and noticed that there was an easy running on the outside. Greetings to all the viewers in Sri Lanka. Love your rugby over there. We'll see you in 4 weeks' time at the Racecourse Stadium, presumably.
And what a magnificent venue that is. Have you ever seen a piece of grass like it?
It's a good track, isn't it?
Curated down there. I remember last year, 2 days of horrific rain. Both days we turned up, it looked like carpet.
Wonderful venue. Hopefully we see a big crowd down there. hopefully your team here, Sri Lanka, can put on a show for the crowd. Here they come again. This is Sudam. Look at the footwork there again. Just beating the one-on-one tackle. Wang it was, and 4 who couldn't make the tackle. Try number 2 for Sri Lanka. Starting to find their mojo now.
Yeah, terrific stuff from Sri Lanka. It's hot, but they don't look too bothered about it.
Suryayanchi with the try. The conversion is good, so 2 converted tries on the hooter. Took a while to crack the Chinese, but when it came. Have a look at this. Just too zippy off the mark there, and left clutching at nothing there. Good acceleration.
Very little going on in terms of the defence. He just straightened, put the gas on. Might have got 5 full strides in before he hit the line, but look at that. And that is the beauty of these Sri Lankan players. They're elusive, they're balanced. Most importantly, they're quick. And as we all know, Boozer, there's absolutely no substitute for pace.
No, but there is pies. So Peter Wood pulls his boys in from Sri Lankan side down there. They take 14 into the lead to the half-time. Coach Liu there, probably telling his whopper Lou Luda there, doing great, mate, get in their faces, keep it up. There's Peter Wood with the shades on.
He's looking very calm, isn't he? He's not looking too angry.
Played on 7s, Peter Wood. New Zealand, Harbour, various other entities. His teammates, Renato Botica, here today, the Philippines squad, from the North Harbour side.
A big half ahead for China. First game of this men's bracket, the opening 4 games of the men's round.
Gone too long. Overcooked that by a good couple of metres. So China now, they'll want to score next, obviously. Later on today, they'll be up against Chinese Taipei. Sri Lanka will be up against Japan, so that's another big one later on today. Stay tuned for that. Here and now though, China. The ball. Defences look alive, it's look wiry, and they are coming off their line quite quickly. There's enthusiasm, as you'd expect in game 1. Liu gets a nice ball away. The support player can't take it. Momentum's lost. Wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Liu. He makes a break and puts you in a gap. You want to finish it. Get the look.
Oh yes, there'd be a look coming your way as well. You'd be wanting all eyes on the ground as far as you're concerned.
Sri Lanka then very deep, not running onto these balls, just great fend there. Naveen.
Well, that's a remarkable fight. That's a remarkable fight. What a run.
Hashimoto not happy. Quick one. There are rules. This is 7s rugby. As Sri Lanka make a couple of substitutions, China make one. There's another big lad.
Well, only 2 tries away from the lead. A try here for China would put some spring in their step, I think. Sure, Sri Lanka though, they'd like to just ride this buffer, maybe pick up another try, see if they can just run down the next 4 and a bit minutes without too much effort. Who knows?
Beautifully done to the back of the line out there. Taking it down was Danush Chandradas. They're on the front foot now. Here comes Govindu.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that, coming on at 1,000 miles an hour. What a line from Surya Bandara. And not too long before you keep this athlete. Can't keep him off the scoreboard. Goodness me, what a line. In fact, was number 8. Sorry, excuse me. Dinu Amadasinghe.
Just held that ball beautifully. Kind of thought to myself, oh, I wonder if he's got enough room. He didn't really need the room. Look at that. Skinned the final Chinese defender, Han.
That's fantastic to watch, isn't it? Full flight there. Completely set up. Defend the shimmy from the man coming on. Joseph gets us underway. There's a big clattering in the air there, and no one to blame. A victimless crime there, says Hashimoto, as the Chinese player on the floor appeals. Gets no change out of Hashimoto. $19-0, 3 minutes remaining. Japan, Chinese Taipei up after this. Trying to go for the big push, but Sri Lanka do enough to get it back. Again, they're very, very deep. Budima, oh, the footwork, he points. I'm going to put you in space. But holy smokes, big man Fu gets in the way. And here he is, Fu. Takes on 3 Sri Lankans. Right under his post. China, can they go from here? Incredible scenes. Covering defence though is good by Sri Lanka. They're working hard, trusting each other. Trying to win a penalty. They go quick. Fu's out there. Fu wants a run. Here he goes again. Big number 8. Ah, and he loses it. Contact. It's just a textbook tackle, really, as he tried to free his hands up to get the ball away. Pat on the back there from Danush Chandradas. Probably a little bit thankful he didn't have to make a tackle, covering tackle on Big Fu.
Fortunate for China there. Certainly an opportunity for them to get their hands on the ball and get comfortable with it. It's not showing enough care and consideration for holding the ball though.
It's a bit scrappy, but trying to get it back there against the head, and they've got a bit of space here. The Sri Lankans were set deep for their own ball. Ah, and it's been knocked through on the ground by Budima. And he just has to pick it up. No one's within Kiwi. And he goes in for Sri Lanka's 4th try there. That surely has done more than enough to see them sail home here against China. Keeping China to 0. If they can keep to 0, that'll be some achievement. A couple of strike players missing for China. Ma Chong being one of those. Kind of guy that can make anything happen at any time. Jed's busy Googling the reason he's not here.
Well, China started off with a lot of promise early in this game, but it's Sri Lanka that's shown their class. Day wears on. This could be a good day for Sri Lanka, particularly if they're feeling in this kind of mood early on. Some dancing on the spot. Some good work in the contact by the lighter, smaller team. Now they're deadly with space. Some desperation defence by China.
Huda's gone, and Sri Lanka want to finish with a flurry here. He's one of their substitutes, Rehan, at number 4. He's a big man himself, huge man. And beautifully out the back door, and they've managed to work it round. Adisha with the final pass right after the Huda, and that's some achievement. 5 tries to 0 here, China. Kevin Joseph, first try of the tournament for him. He's a campaigner. He'll be happy to dot over there at any time of the match, let alone well after the Huda. Knows he doesn't have to run back to halfway for a restart. It's a good feeling.
Well, once again, just ball, pressure, continuity. And it's a matter of waiting for the Chinese side to break open. Fatigued as they are, the defence becomes brittle. Conversion attempt is, well, somewhat wayward. But in the end, they managed to zilch them. Sri Lanka 31, China 0.
Stand by, won't you, for Japan. Asian heavyweights up against Minnows, Chinese Taipei. Back